place for this relationship ceremony. I suggest that everyone take a bio break, grab some water, because this last segment of this day is also very moving. It's very emotional. There could be some tears. You want to get some tissue. You want to, if you can grab a little piece of fruit or something, probably to raise everybody's blood sugar up. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to sit and just do a few deep breaths. And so I want to raise my arms out to each and every one of you again in our virtual circle, so that if in case you do not stay with us, yes, Freedom said we began and ended with amazing renditions of the Negro National Anthem. Yes, we did, didn't it? They were wonderful. They were wonderful. The young ladies, the Holly girls, and Sister Jennifer, you could feel the tingling in both the presentations. They are currently debating if they're going to, some of the organizations who have Negro in their titles are debating what to do with that word. And so we send everyone love and light, and because we have evolved in so many different ways. But the words are still so moving for that anthem. And I thank you, Sister Jennifer. I thank everyone who presented today. I cannot call out all your names because I know I'll miss someone. So I just want to give a collective appreciation with all of my love, with all of my heart. I know this program was definitely longer. We thought we could do this with everyone doing 5 minutes, but everybody was so full. It was been very challenging because I've enjoyed it myself to say, please, we got to move on, you know. But let's reach out and let us connect virtually. Reach your arms forward. Close your eyes. That's our day. I want to thank them because they really did very well. Yes. Okay. Mama. Oh yes, Sister D is saying something. I don't know. Mama Ayo, I love you so much. I'm so glad for you to have been here. Thank you. Beautiful gathering. Thank you, Sister Mona. You've been hanging in there too. I saw you. And I want everyone who can stay, stay. If you have to go, we do understand. But I am reaching out to you now virtually. I want everyone to put their feet solid on the floor, or if you're outside, on the ground. I want everyone to, as you reach forward, I do want you to virtually feel the connection that has happened here all day long, from the early morning to this break of dawn. I want to thank each and every one of you for just being the blessings that you are. We gather in a circle at the end of all of our programming for years. And so in this virtual circle, we've been establishing that same ritual. Because in the tradition of many motherland countries, a circle represents love. 360 degrees of connecting round and round. There's no break. There's no disconnection. A circle just goes round and round. And the brother who shared with me about the Akoma shared with me also as I was walking down the street, and he said, "Sister, that's a powerful concept. Y'all talking about Black Love Day." He said, in the motherland, there's lots of significance about our circling together and how it constitutes unity, and how the circling, this connection that never ends, there's no beginning, there's no ending. That is the significance of the circling of love. No beginning, no end, always moving together. And it constitutes and symbolizes the African understanding that we are unified, we are together when we join hands. We are together when we stand in those Harambe circles and raise our fists and say Harambe, Harambe 7 times. We are together when we end our programming here, Black Love Day, and any ritual, any holiday, any holy day, any gathering. We connect hearts and minds hand to hand. Oh, it's such a blessing to be in the circle. It's such a blessing to be in the connection of never ever ending. Like a chain that goes around and is interconnected and interlocked. The circle of unity is interconnected, interlocked. And so we allow ourselves to breathe on this. We must love Black people. We must love Black people. We must love. And the more that we love, we will continue the circle of unity. So stay together, connect together, hearts and minds. So spend our money where it counts in our own community as an act of love. Let's be compassionate and understanding, as my sisters said. Let's listen to each other. Let's try to be more patient and understanding in that compassion as we listen better. And then we share, and then we talk, but listening in the way that is conscious listening, not surface listening, but listening with our heart. And this heart to heart connects. Inhale into the breath, put your hand over your heart. Feel the rhythm of the heart. And inhale love for yourself. Inhale love for the family. Inhale love for our Black community. Inhale love for our Black race. But first and foremost, we inhale love from which we all came from, the Creator. Want to feel the blessing as we breathe this heartfelt love, and open the mouth slightly and just release it into the universe. Ashe, Amen, Aho. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We must love Black people. We must love. I thank each and every one of you. If you're staying, please stay. You can allow yourself to mute your phone or your computers or your pads. I'm sure Sister Rickie is going to let us know when she's got her technical difficulties. We may go ahead and get started with the affirmation that all things will work out smoothly. But in the meantime, I'm going to sit still for a few minutes and just meditate and rejuvenate and regenerate. Maybe that's the key for us. Okay, she says she's good to go. Okay, and so let's give me just about 5 minutes. Talking, she said, what can I do to help? And she was able to help put together so much of the administrative support. Her husband, Brother Moon, helped do the flyer and is about to do a whole lot more with us with our marketing. And for every single presenter, you all was like solid as a rock. Sister Lona said that she's going to hopefully put some of the, on podcasts, some of the presentations. She suggested that we really follow through with that. And so presenters, we will get back in touch with you. So we affirm you as we go forward in the name of the Almighty. Ashe, Amen. I'm going to take a few minutes. Hey, John, if you want to open up the chat, people may want to kind of chill with each other and talk with each other. I thank you so much. You all continue to spread the love, and we say be the love. The Martin Luther King Center has a campaign that we had invited Sister Bernice King to be a part of this gathering, and because they are initiating a campaign called Be the Love. So love truly is in the air, as Brother Mawasha indicated that there is a Black love culture, and you are all part of it. I'm going to take a break, 5 minutes. I will be right back, Sister Rickie. Hold tight. I'm going to take that bio break myself. I'm going to get some water, and we will be right back. Okay? All right. Peace and love in your coma. Thank you for coming to this gathering for the 28th Black Love Day. John, you want to turn on a little beautiful positive energy? Thank you. Okay, we are back. We are back. I want to welcome any person who is just coming. Hi, hello. I don't know who's shouting out, but I want to give thanks for the shout out. John, I want you to queue up Someday We'll All Be Free, okay? And I want to welcome anyone who has come to the program for this evening to the 28th relationship ceremony. This is a ceremony of reconciliation. It is very much a part of a Black Love Day. What has enabled, I think, this particular day to have so much power is because it was spiritually ordained. And within spirit, there was the understanding that we must release our pain to be able to move forward. Reconciliation is a very important aspect of Black love. And so we started off this morning with libations, and our ancestors are still with us. Let's see, I need a match. Let me see if I got matches here. Okay, hold tight, because we do need to light some candles. Okay, Brother John, do you have any matches up there? Did you know that's some, oh, hold just a second before I go for it. I apologize. Forgot we have to light the candle. Okay. So you're hearing the beautiful sounds of John Davies for the half. And I hope you can hear him well. I want to thank all of you who are still here with us. This is amazing. This is really powerful and amazing. I'm so grateful. My name is Ayo Handy-Kendi. In case you are new to the gathering, we say come to the ritual. Come to the ritual because this is a ceremony. It will be very different than our earlier gathering, which was very informative. This gives us a chance to do some of the work that we discussed in the conference. This gives us a chance to release and forgive. Release and forgiveness is powerful medicine. So we again thank our ancestors, angels, masters, teachers, and guides. I'm not going to do the ritual again because our ancestors are still quite here. They will be with us until I let them go tomorrow. I want to welcome my sister, Rickie Byars. I don't want to hold her. I gave her some time that we would start this off. So I want everyone to understand that this particular part of the program, the ritual reconciliation, is a celebration that also helps to expand the heart. Not just to forgive, but to help people to transform their relationship pain. And it was born a year after Black Love Day was born. It was born in 1994, so it's also very old. It is used to reconnect people. We've been blessed to offer this service, ceremony, this ritual to gang members, couples, community-based organizations for reconciliation work. It's been so many ways we have applied this. I can't even begin to name how many ways in which this particular ritual has evolved and expanded itself. So I want you to take part in the ritual. I truly want you to be relaxed. I hope everyone refreshed and got some water. I hope people did their bio break. And I simply want to give thanks. I want to give thanks again to the forces. I truly want to thank the Creator. This is the first time we've done this ceremony online, although we have shared it one-on-one. And so in a way, I'm still kind of processing how to bring this forth, but we're going to work with ourselves with this. I want everyone to allow themselves to lift forward their hands. You say to receive your good. And feet firmly planted on the floor and on the ground. So we're not going to pour, but we are acknowledging the ancestors who have stayed with us all day from this morning's libations. And we're going to be prayerful and mindful. We're going to come and approach this ceremony with manner, spirit. If you are so moved at the end of the connections and the affirmations and the singing, which we know is going to help us all vibrate higher, I'm going to give a brief message. I think I've talked and been up for about 3 days, little naps in between. And so I'm not going to talk. Instead, I'm going to facilitate the ritual. And I do want you in the ritual, make certain that you have paper to write your reconciliation statements on and an ink pen. Because in order to truly, deeply forgive, we're going to take you into the subconscious mind. And so that it's easy to forgive others, forgive yourself. If you're thinking of atoning, atonement merely means at one-ment in honor of the Almighty. And it does mean to stand in the space of the Creator by allowing oneself to give in service, in reparations or repair. So we atone. We say, I'm sorry. That's the apology. Atonement means that we let go truly as we right the wrong. We also have the celebratory aspect, which is the singing or poetry. So our dear sister Rickie Byars will be our celebration steward, and we will also have some words by Brother Willie Jolly, who is the #1 speaker in America. He submitted a video with him and his wife Dee, and we did not show it earlier, but we are going to show the video in this session. I want to welcome all of you and ask you to be ready to open your heart. Open your heart deeply, allowing yourself to truly transform in love here at the ritual reconciliation, a part of the relationship ceremony. For 28 years, we have blessed so many, and we have felt so blessed. And so we start off with allowing ourselves to get grounded and centered. Grounded and centering. And so putting your feet flat on floor, on the ground, palms forward, enabling yourself to receive your good. And we will breathe into the belly deeply, inhaling and exhaling, and doing it in unity, because this whole day has been about how do we heal these divides so that we can persevere in the unity in our diversity that is truly needed now. So allow yourself to inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in once more and exhale out. And inhale in again, that Trinity breath. Let the belly come way out. And exhale. Let the belly go way back to the spine. And just sit back in your chair for a minute and be reflective of, is there someone that you do need to forgive? Is there someone you do need to come forth and offer atonement? Is there someone that you need to reconcile with and haven't been able to find the words? Or is it someone like yourself that you need to forgive? There's great in disharmony that comes from not forgiving oneself. So we Want to also break some ancestral curses here. Ancestral memory is being passed down to us, and for some of us, it's really impacting us deeply, to the point that it's hard to tell the line of separation of our ancestral trauma, pain, suffering, anger, fear, to be able to move forward, truly move forward, truly let go, truly let God. Those 4 C's were very powerful as we affirm that element of Black love in our lives. We need the tools to really, truly let go. And so we start off by expressing an affirmation. It's a call and response. And so I'd like you to open up your mics. And I see that new people have joined us. And so I want to say thank you for all who have come. There's a lot of appreciation of you, Sister Rickie. We're going to start after the covenant. I want to introduce you, and then you can get started, okay? So you cue on up. When we started this ritual reconciliation, as I mentioned, people were coming out of my library and walking down the street and being touched by the Creator, given the concept of Black Love Day. And similar, as we managed Black Love Day maybe for the year, I think within that year, a young man heard us talk about this Black Love Day, and he said, I want you to use my covenant. Because if you're talking about reconnecting, you got to find a way to get people to commit to reconnecting. And so we can't stand eyeball to eyeball as we would in person, but we can share our eye contact through digital internet. So you can stand if you like, you can sit. And this is the covenant. We usually stand looking directly in the person's eye. I want you to be careful if you do this in person. No laughter, no movement. You recite each line after the group leader. And I want you to speak each line with conviction and intent as affirmations should be spoken. And at the end of the recitation, I'm encouraging all of us to hug and then turn to another and hug. And so we're going to do our virtual hug. All right? And it goes like this. You can unmute your mic. Grady Pollard of Unity Church of Washington, D.C. was when I was given this covenant. And it goes like this. I regard myself. Repeat after. I
regard myself
and you as being created
as being created
in the image of God.
In the image of God.
I see beauty. I see beauty.
I see beauty.
I see your power.
See your power.
I see your potential.
I see your potential.
I support your prerogative.
I support your prerogative.
To sing your song.
Sing your song.
I share your pursuit.
I share your pursuit
of a higher quality life.
Of a higher quality of life.
I will tell you I will tell you the truth.
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 And I will
And
have
I will have
your trust.
your trust.
I
Your trust.
I will have your trust.
I will listen to you
I will
will listen to you
with my heart.
with my heart,
And I shall speak to you
and I shall speak to you
with my smile.
With my smile.
smile.
I shall care enough
I shall care
Care
enough
enough
to confront you
to confront
confront you.
and to comfort you and to comfort you.
and to
And
comfort
to comfort you.
In you, I see God.
In
You,
I see
I
God.
see God.
And in God, I see you.
And
God, I see you.
You
God, I see
are
myself.
beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
And I love you.
And
I love
Love
you.
you.
And you can give yourself that virtual hug as you hug someone else. I love you.
Yeah.
Love your children as soon as they're with you. Give them a big hug. Yes. Love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. And we dedicate this to my son Rashid as we heal all of our relationships. The ritual reconciliation requires a simple altar. We talked about altar work earlier today, and so this is a simple altar. It's not as large as some of the altars I've created in the community. Didn't y'all just love Brother Johnson's altar with the akoma on it? And so simply an akoma. You can make your akoma if you have to. I found akomas at the thrift store that I purchased. And of course, we're going to all order akomas from Johnson if we can. You want the red, black, and green flag, hopefully in the center, to show love for the Black family. Black for the color of the people, red for the blood that was shed, and green for the land or the hope. You want to embellish your altar work with the colors of Black Love Day, which are purple and black. Black again for the people. Spirit. And you want to have your plant for your libations point, which we did this morning. So we're keeping that energy of the ancestors because I have not released them. And you would want to have candles, a purple and black candle. And I have had bigger altars in which we had candles spread all the way across. Our symbols of life, our symbols of spirit, and whatever your symbols are, they don't have to be African-centered, but preferably African-centered because this culture of love is steeped in our African-centeredness. And so, John, if you have a match upstairs or downstairs, if you'll bring it to me. And in the meantime, we're going to sit back for a minute because we always have poetry, which is our entertainment, or we have singing or both. We had a poet lined up, it didn't work out. But I was so blessed. I had an intuition to contact Rickie, and then I spoke to Lona, and Lona said, oh, yes, okay. I think that would be great. And she was able to help make the connection. And I was so thankful when I contacted Sister Rickie Byars. She agreed to come. And so, Rickie, if you are ready, Rickie's bio is on our website in the section. You'll see on the front, our website is Positive Energy Works, that has been working with the African American Holiday Association, still Black Love Day. So I'm going to ask everybody to mute your mics so that you all can truly enjoy Rickie. I'm going to mute mine in a minute. Rickie Byars is a profound singer, composer, musician, a warrior woman in the spirit.
Oh, I gotta make your bed, man.
Sister who has worked in the vineyard for a long, long time to make a difference in the lives of many. She has established, let's see. Okay. She has established, I see it here, echo. Let's see, I think you might have to mute your mics. Is that correct, John? Okay, that sounds better. She has established choirs, huge choirs, and written what you call songs in which people sing together. Please be respectful and mute your mic. She has created the ability for people to come together through song, and not just a few people, but hundreds of people, which is a special gift. And I've seen it in action, blessed to have been in the presence of her choir directorship over there in LA. And her lyrics have very inspirational meaning to them. And so I want you to listen to her words. And I want you to allow yourself to dwell in the vibration of who she is and what she brings forth in spirit and in her Black love. Let's give a appreciation for Sister Rickie Byars. Thank you so much, Sister Rickie. You look beautiful.
Thank you, Sister Ayo. Can you hear me well?
I can hear you really well. Really well.
Here's a shout out to all my friends. Been here all day, AD.
I think they have. They've been here all day, maybe waiting for you. They enjoyed the conference.
Maxine, all of my brothers, Ngozi, Lona, Elias,
yes.
Reverend Amina. What a beautiful day. The name of this song is Love. Love, be encouraged. We'll see you through. Love, be the first to and fill your heart with and be about it. Sing a song about love. Never doubt that love, inspirational love is our shelter now and always, before and after. Love, love, love gives you courage, mends your heart. It's the best thing you can't go wrong with, 'cause it's eternal and it has no end. So stand on up for love. Full dimensional love is our shelter now and always, before and after. Love, 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 be encouraged. Love will see you through. Be the first to fill your heart with. Be about it. Sing a song about. Never doubt that love, unconditional love, is our shelter now and always. Love before and after. Love, love, love one another. Love yourself for your sister father and your mother, one another. Oh, it's so right. Your community, love, our love is our shelter. Now and always, love before and after love. Love, love, mend your heart. Be encouraged. It will see you through. Be the first to. Oh, it's alright. Stand on up for love. Unconditional love is our shelter. Now and always love. Before and after love. Love. It's a song some of you might not know, but those of you in the B Hood on Sunday mornings, you'll know this song. The name of this song is Hey Girl. This is the time to love ourselves, to love our families, our community, to love all the things that make us wonderful, to love our melanin, to love our health. Sometimes we forget, and our mind just goes running away with you, running away with us. So this is the voice of the Spirit calling you back again. Sister Ayo, I love you. Brother John, congratulations. Here we go. Hey girl, I'm the voice inside of your head telling you you need to be praying. What's wrong with you? Letting your mind run away with you. Come on and hear what I'm saying. Hey boy, I'm the voice that's rocking your world, telling you you need to go higher, higher and higher. Believe again, bringing your best to this generation. Hold on and hear what I'm saying. I won't let you down, even when your world is spiraling. Your liberty to listen, I am guiding you, so try to understand my voice. Now and forever, I will be reaching for you. Hey girl, I'm the voice inside of your head telling you you need to be listening. You need to be listening. What's wrong with you? Letting your mind run away with you. Hey, come on and hear what I'm saying. I won't let you down, even when your world is spiraling out. Your liberty to listen, I am guiding you, so try to understand my voice. Now and forever, I will be reaching for you. Hey girl, y'all know what I'm talking about. You need to be praying. Oh, what's wrong with you? Letting your mind run away with you. Come on and hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Hey boy, I'm the voice that's rocking your world, telling you you
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And for our last song,
Yes.
we'll do a song. You know, I have Wop That Do. I guess you guys heard them in the background, huh?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, who's singing with you? Is that a
Oh, they're getting
recording?
down, right? Right, Sister Ayo?
Yeah. Hold on. I think I got myself muted.
No, you don't. We can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. We
yeah.
can hear. We
Okay.
can't see you. You stopped
Okay.
your video, but we
Oh,
can hear
that's
you.
what it is. I stopped my
You stopped your video. There you go.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, who is that? Is that the record you're singing with? Or
Oh, no. These are live singers in the room. We have
Oh,
the great Thea Austin, the great Dorothy James, and the great Georgia Ann Muldrow is in the room. And so we're all here together for you. And yeah, we just are loving this time together. And this is Black Love Day.
yes.
We're celebrating our sisterhood, the
Mm.
way we love each other, our daughterhood, our friendship, our sisterhood, our community. Yes, we are thankful. So as I was going to do one song, but I'm going to do Where I'm Bound. Okay? The name of the song is Where I'm Bound. I will be in the arms of love where I'm bound. Whatever happens, whatever it looks like in the spirit of me, the ancestors are always with me, and they're lifting me up and carrying me because I'm doing my work. I'm doing my holy work.
Yeah.
So name of this song is Where I'm Bound. I will be in the arms of love where I'm bound. All right. I was going to do Oh Yeah, Hey Yeah, but I'm going to do Where I'm Bound.
I told you, do what you feel.
Name of this song is Where I'm Bound. 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 I will be in the arms of love. Where I'm bound. 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 I will be in the arms of love. Where I'm bound. I'm bound, ooh, where I'm bound, I will be in the arms of love. Where I'm bound, so get on board, yeah. Ooh, get on board, get on board on the freedom train. Hey! Like a circle going around, I will be on holy ground, and I will be in the arms of love. I will be in the arms of love. I will be in the arms of love. Where I'm
Encore, 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 encore.
If you want to open up your mic and clap, you know you can. Don't.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Oh
wonderful.
my God.
More,
Thank you. Thank you.
Encore, 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 encore.
Donna, we gotta go.
Is it okay, Sister Ayo? One more?
It's up to you. Yeah, we by not doing the libations, it's a flow. Yes, ma'am.
I am listening to the music of the Holy Spirit. Oh, what a song God is singing. I will listen all day long. I will listen all day long. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. I am moving to the rhythm of the Holy Spirit. This dance of life, God inspired, keeps me dancing. My faith is strong, keeps me dancing. My faith is strong. I am lifted in the love of the Holy Spirit. Oh, what a joy silence, in the stillness of the Holy Spirit. Oh, what a light God is shining. Let us see it everywhere. Let us be everywhere. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. This is George. Yeah, Georgia. Oh yeah, hey. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Hallelujah.
So moved. So moved. Thank you. Please, everyone, let's acknowledge Sister Rickie. Bye. Yes.
that
song.
too.
Was
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Thank you,
Bless
Hallelujah. Lovely.
Groundbound. Thank you, Dorothy James.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sister Ayo
Thank you.
Handy-Kendi. God bless you all.
God
God bless
bless
you.
you. God bless you.
I love you, Georgia.
Yes.
Love you, Rickie.
Yes, thank you for the group. Rickie, before you go, um, please share with this group that you're having a regular service. Is it on
Yes, yes,
Sunday?
we have a
Please.
Sunday service. The Sunday well, it's a Sunday devotional. We call it the Be Hood, and there are lots of people in the thread that are on the Be Hood. And the Be Hood, you can get there from facebook.com/Rickie Byars, or you can come through rickiebyars.org, but you got to spell my name right in order to get, and there actually is a YouTube also of the devotional, but you'll be faster coming through Facebook or my website. And you can find the band. We'll be there tomorrow from 10 a.m. Pacific time to 12 noon, which works good for the East Coast people, because after you do your own Sunday service, you can just come on down into the B Hood. And a lot of people are doing that, and we love to have you because we are rocking. And right, D?
Wow, I can see.
Mona Elias.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I testify.
She's been telling me I need to come and.
Oh, you've never been in the B Hood?
No, I hadn't. I hadn't been yet.
Oh,
yeah. I've been really working here. Yeah.
This was just a taste of it, Ayo. This was just a taste.
I can imagine. Sister Rickie, also you have CDs and that are available on your website. And so if Lona, do you know the website? URL?
RickieByars.org.
Okay, all right.
RICKIE, just like my name, BYARS.org.
All right.
There's so much going on there, and we want to get on with the ceremony tonight.
Okay.
So when you go to my website, you can find out the Hey Girl Journal, which is really beautiful, and you open it up and scan it, and the song plays on your cell phone. So that's really a nice treat.
They get lit. Her family is all there. Their family, their unity. Umoja. It's beautiful.
Thank you,
Oh,
Dee.
wow. I love it.
Yeah, it's real organic, right? It's organic.
Yeah, I love the website. Yes.
Yeah. No, we're talking about the B Hood, though.
Oh, B Hood. Okay.
We're talking about the B Hood, the Sunday devotional. It's very organic.
Oh.
And, it's not dull at all.
Oh, really? I can't imagine anything that you do would be dull. See,
well,
so
it's like what we're doing here. It's like community. It's like uncolonialized gatherings.
Yes.
You see, a lot that we do is what we've learned to do from those who possessed us. But when we find our way in our own freedom, then our expressions will be very much different.
Yes.
Very different. And so thank you, but I'm going to let you move on with this program.
All right. Well, it's not too much more because you have opened us up. We thank you so much. Let's give Sister Rickie our love. Let's give her our love. Yes.
Our loving will change the world. They surprise you with guest appearances. You gotta go. You gotta see it. Our loving will change the world. That's what Rickie says all the time.
Yeah.
I love it. Right. I love will change the world. Thank you so much, Sister Rickie. I look forward. You're willing to stay around and
stay around for a while.
Yes, I love the doo-wop group in the back, and the sound was absolutely amazing. So just open. Some of the thoughts in the chat. I don't know if you can see this. So this was over the top. Teach. Let's see. Be Hood is it. Trust and believe. And I don't know how to slide this up. I saw this has been an amazing day, and this is just so wonderful. And someone said, "What a blessing!" You just open our hearts up, and I'm up here with tears in my eyes, and that's my favorite song. Oh yeah, and I'm just so grateful for you. Thank you, Sister Rickie, and we just again give you our love. I'm hugging you all the way over there in LA. God bless you. God bless you. God bless your service and your work. And we're going to continue to really encourage everyone to connect with you. Truly, truly.
One more thing, Sister Ayo.
Yes.
You know you my little sister though, for real.
Oh, am I?
I mean, look at your clothes. You know, we're just too much alike.
Yeah.
We're too much. We like the scarves. We like the drapes. I was like, we fix our clothes all the time. I was like, that's my little sister.
No. Yeah. And
you call me anytime. I'm getting off. You call me anytime.
All right, I love you. Yes,
Okay.
I have been some people who saw me and said, you remind me of somebody. I said, who? They said, Rickie Byars. I said, who, me? So, I love you, sister. Thank you. Thank you so much. My heart is full. Listen, one more time. Let's acknowledge Sister Rickie and the group and her tech person and with all of our love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Hey, Sister Benita, I didn't know you were on here. How are you? Sister Benita hosts a group of people who are reconnecting behind having lost loved ones. And I you were here. Sister Lona, thank you so much. Black Love Day.
Oh no.
So we go forward. We sang a little Black Love Day song, and we're gonna sing that again. Let me see. Hold tight. I'll make sure I got it right this time. Well, you know, I'm not trying to be the follow-up, but the song that we would sing oftentimes at Black Love ceremonies before we got into the rituals is No Valentine for Me. No Valentine for me because it's Black Love Day. It's Black Love Day, a 24-hour love holiday. No Valentine for me. No Valentine for me because it's Black Love Day. It's Black Love Day, a 24-hour love holiday. Black love, black love, black love, black love, black love, black love. This day is an ordained day. The outpouring of the love that you all have shared today. Someone said my heart is full. I feel like my heart is just about to burst out my chest, and I've had tears, I've had smiles. Oh, it was just absolutely wonderful. And to top all of this wonderful outpouring of love this day across these virtual waves, I think it's worked out way, I guess, way better than I would ever have imagined because of you all, because of your love. Again, you know, the donations will be supportive, but if you are able to give, please do give because our goal is to also gift Sister Rickie. And my husband, John, if you can come down, we'll start the ritual. You want to play the music from upstairs? It's up to you. Okay. And so we ask you to come to the ritual now. We ask you to allow yourself, I know you're open. I know the vibration has got you full, as it has for me. So I encourage you again to sit back in your chair, allow your hands to be open to continue to receive all your good. And John is in an upstairs room, and I'm in the downstairs production room. So we're going to see how this works, because we're usually together when we play. And truly, truly, let's see if I can do this here. 'Cause I'm just like really, really moved. That's what my sister said. She was really, really moved. Here, John, here's your flute. Okay, thank you. Did the puppies go to sleep? Thank you again, Rickie Byars. So, I want everyone to close your eyes. Oh, we give thanks, Sister Lorraine. Sister Lorraine, I want to thank you and Charles, too. Yes, it has been a loving and wonderful day. We give thanks to the Creator. You know, I want to continue to be quite aware that, you know, stewarding a holiday or holy day is not easy. I tell everyone, and I think that truly you're chosen to do it. I've met a number of people who are stewarding holidays and holy days and celebrations and rituals, and they're usually just having an event. But to maintain the stewardship of a holiday is it's a lot of sacrifice, to be truthful. And you know, when you're doing the work of service, you do sacrifice. So it is not easy. So I give thanks to the Creator, not so much me. Everyone has spoken about thanking me. I appreciate the acknowledgement, but it is coming through me, always coming through me. Every time I'm near some water, I'm getting messages, and you know, my spiritual baths, you know, I get lots of messages on how to be a good steward. So I hope that I've been able to serve today. I feel a lot more humble in expressing that I'm thankful for having been able to serve, having been able to be what they call a pastor. And for this particular ritual, I encourage you to allow this ritual to pass through you, and that you become renewed through this ritual. So I do ask that, we give thanks, we give thanks. Sister, has been more than I could have ever experienced. I give thanks. So please share the message so that not just that the next year's Black Love Day, but that our continuation of these principles, the 5 tenets of Black love, become part of you, and they become a part of your practice. And so we invite you now to open your heart, and I will help to open the heart through a meditation. Our founder's message this year is very simple. It's simply that we gotta love Black people because we are being confronted still. It hasn't, things are, say, different, things have evolved, we've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. But thank God we have come a long way. But we have a long way to go. We're being confronted not only with all of the diseases that are in our midst at present moment, but it's not just the diseases of physical disconnection and imbalance. It's disease of the heart. Because the heart has a higher vibrational field, a very high vibrational field. And we see that there are people who have not been open, have not been able to connect with that heartfelt walk or that heartfelt talk in their communities. And There's a young lady who's speaking about revolutionary love, and she speaks to the fact, her name is Valerie Carr. We had her video, we were going to play that too, so look on our website. You need to hear Valerie Carr. She speaks of revolutionary love as the act or the service of loving. So love in action. Love in action. I heard Common one day say something about that he was loving, or that he was open to love, but that love really is a verb. It is loving. And that if you get stuck on just I'm in love, then it becomes very personal and self-fulfilling, self-gratifying, and in some instances self-centered. But loving from the perspective of love in action, giving of yourself in love, sharing in love, providing a space for the love to flourish, checking yourself out about how much you're loving you, checking yourself out about how much you are really showing your love for your tribe, as Sister Nia has spoken of, and Sister Lachelle had spoken of. Brother Brian spoke about how we need to go out of our way to find a way to show our love by going to support someone that looks like us, instead of taking that easy way out. And boy, oh boy, have I really done that. There's been times where, right here at the corner store or at the grocery store, yes, we can go to, but yet I know my money will recycle when I spend my money with someone that looks like me. And we created a slogan years ago called "Spend your money where it counts" in your own community. And I'm still saying that. That was a Holiday Expo slogan. And Holiday Expo went on for 28 years also. No, 26 years. And we continue to say, spend your money where it counts. And we saw a whole, we saw the evolution in the DC community, but we also saw an evolution around the nation and then around the world, as we were following the footsteps of many people who have been speaking of that, from Marcus Garvey and Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan, and you could go on and on and on. Claude Anderson, what's my brother's name? Frazier, Tony Browder, all people who had been asking us to actively love by taking out very important dollars to recycle them. So we were part of that movement also. We were part of that movement of teaching other communities about having these marketplace festivals, and they were big fusions of love. And if you remember them, you remember how much people were so thankful to see each other. They wouldn't see each other for the longest period of time, and around Christmas and Kwanzaa, we would come together in unity. Well, we are so grateful that it's not so much as a new mission, it's sort of like the continuation of the same mission. Because we would sacrifice to enable that unity in our community, that unity in our diversity to happen. And today in Black Love Day, in our 28th year, you saw the outpouring of the diversity of us as a people. I'm affirming that you will accept this unity and diversity and continue to take this walk of love in action. help our young people to understand that I just love you and I'm going to give you a little something, you know, a gift. You give a person a gift, it's an act of love. Yes, it is. But to give of oneself and sacrifice for the good of someone else to make them feel so good is probably the greatest sacrifice. So yes, when I say we must love Black people, we must love Black people, we must love. For you to mention that, I should share the fact that I'm writing a book called Stolen, about the first Africans that were brought here to Virginia, the 29 or so folks. And on those ships in 1619 that docked there in Virginia, there were 2 women, sisters. Wasn't too many documentation of their voyage, but I channeled them. They came to me and they gave me the intuitive understanding to tell their personal stories, because everyone wanted to learn more about them when they discovered some artifacts at the Jamestown settlement that they eventually, one of them was eventually taken to. So that book will hopefully be out in another, I'd say about another 2 months. I'm going to buckle down. I wanted to get Black Love Day out the way. But in the love that we give to each other, we have to remember that we are standing on the shoulders of those ancestors who made it, who persevered, and those sisters are an example. And so today, as we're crying about, you know, having to stay in the house, or we're crying because we can't find paper towels, paper, while we're struggling, lots of grief, lots of fear, please let's think about what our people have gone through and how far they've come and where they are. And that until we begin to, we say, all people are prospering, then that means they'll have more work to do. So we must love Black people. We must love. And the only way that we're going to see the transformation and the change is each one of us do our own personal work. And then we must connect, gather. We've got to collectively begin to do as much as we can to work together. And we're 1 + 9 = 10. And 6 + 4 = 10. I think you have to mute your mic. You have to mute your mic. Maybe that's me. Oh, okay. John said that's my feedback. Oh, it's not. Okay, please mute your mic. And so where we say that individually, you know, you get something done, but collectively, look at what the tribe can do. And we don't have to, in our unity and our diversity, we don't have to all walk totally like in the same exact step. We have to just agree that we're going to walk together. Because 1 + 9 = 10 and 6 + 4 = 10. They all add up to 10. Somehow or another, our European sisters and brothers have been able to somehow or another get that together. And maybe it's the buck stops here for them. I'm not sure what drives their unity, but it's amazing. I've seen it happen over and over again. That somehow or another they be fighting and duking, and, you know, and it's some crazy stuff too. I found that out too. But in general, they learn somehow that concept of agreeing to disagree. We have to do the same thing. We have to find that compassion to love our people so much that we can agree to disagree. The Quran speaks of you go your way and I'll go mine. And at the same time, we got to find a way, though, to after you go your way and I go mine, how we got to reconnect. It's only through us reconnecting. It's only through us working together. It's only through us having that sense of unity again. Yes, we're resilient. Oh gosh, we got to be resilient. And we also are people who have so much heart and soul and spirit. That, I mean, we've been dragged and kicked and raped and all kinds of atrocities, yet we still stand up. We have shown up and we have made a way out of no way. 2021 is going to mean that we've got to do the same thing. There's already ways in which we are being pitted against each other for the scarcity of what's called work. The people, we say the have and have-nots, are saying that in order to rise above, you know, it has to be such great wealth. But with our working together, we defy all of that. Starting your own business, working together as teams, you know, working together collaboratively. It is difficult sometimes, but it is so really well worth the effort. There's a saying that if you want to go far, you go by yourself. But if you really want to go and fast, right? If you want to go fast, you go by yourself. But if you want to go far, you work with others. And that means you love. You got to love enough to cut through all that stuff. You got to love enough to kind of resolve those egos. We have to resolve. It doesn't have to be my way or the highway. I heard someone say that today. Black people, we got to love because, and we got to work together. Unity is... Freedom said that our sister Black Rose, we would always say peace at the end of our conversations, and Sister Black Rose up in New York said, no, Sister Freedom, we might want to start saying unity at the end of our communication to affirm, because there's power in those words. It's always power in our words. So thank you, Freedom, for suggesting that we speak on the need for us to come together in the name of love. Our sister Murray Wilson, we have a few of the Supremes music that we'll probably play maybe before we end this day. But our sister Murray Wilson and Diana Ross and I can't think of my third sister, but it'll come to me in a minute. You know, stop in the name of love. We have to come together in the name of love. And so how do you do that sometimes when you've been hurt and beat up and the man has dragged you down the street like I've been dragged, and I've been choked, I've been homeless, I've been addicted, I lost a son, lost a brother, lost another brother. I keep showing up and I keep allowing myself to love. I was abused as a child sexually by my father. And my greatest lesson from all of those experiences is that I had to forgive. And by forgiving, I became whole and I became healed. And Tyler Perry said it just recently in a Oprah Winfrey masterclass. Forgiveness is truly the greatest blessing of love that you can give yourself. We don't forgive for the other person. We forgive so that we ourselves can be free of that energy. because truly all of these emotions are an energy. Yes. And once you forgive, then it becomes peace. And forgiveness is not just I forgive you and you think everything's going to go away. No, the reality of the act is still there. The consequences also of the act are also there too. Yet being able to really let go so that we can really let on high, the Creator, purify our heart of the pain. That's what true reconciliation is about. That's what true forgiveness is about. I found that through work with breathing, it helped me a great deal to truly let go, because I went into my subconscious. Now, we've all been talking today, and I think there's been a lot of subconscious outpourings that have come from this day. So we do have to go deeper sometimes, because sometimes that hurt is so hard. They speak of it as the hardened heart. And then that hardened heart is hard to penetrate. So I want us all now to come to the ritual of reconciliation with an open heart. Wide open, vulnerable. We require in the ritual of reconciliation that you write your forgiveness statement. It could be to yourself, it could be to someone else. The ceremony involves the level 2 apologies. In the motherland, a brother described, is that, I think out of Côte d'Ivoire, he described these love ceremonies that his tribe had, where when you hurt someone in the group of the tribe, you can individually go to that person and you apologize, but you have not collectively healed the group, because you as an individual are taking your pain and your hurt and your trauma out into the group. The mothers are affected, the fathers, the children, the whole tribe can be affected. And so he talked about how these apologies incorporated the concept of a public apology and a private apology. At some of the Black Love relationship ceremonies over the years, in public apology, we've had people confess to having taken someone's life, to brutalizing and raping and all kinds of, really serious, deep confessions, because they were so moved. Well, you get that opportunity in public apology. We would stand before a group, and after writing our forgiveness statements, and we would stand before the group and we would share our apology. And the group, in accepting the apology, they would affirm with the expression of either Ashe or Inya Akoma, which literally means be patient, get a heart, move forward with endurance, return to love, faithfulness, all of those meanings. And then we would turn and encourage people towards their private apology, in which I would pass out little sheets. And there would be people that say, oh, you got to give me about 5 of them. It's too small. I got a whole lot of people I need to apologize to. And then there were the people who come back year after year after year. And I love Baba Kokai, because he would call me every year and he said, oh, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to definitely come. And sometimes he would be the first one to jump up. I hope he's here on the line. And so we're going to attempt to recreate this ritual here at our virtual ritual reconciliation. Let us sit back in our chairs. Let us close our eyes. Again, lift our hands forward and allow yourself to just breathe into the belly. You can also put one hand on your chest and take the thumb of the opposite hand and connect right at your belly button and put 4 fingers just below, as if you're loving and hugging your belly. And I really appreciate this form number 1 of our course that we teach, Optimum Life Breathology, because it really allows you to connect at your empowerment center, where a lot of grief gets stuck, a lot of pain gets stuck there. I've been fasting most of the day. So stop a minute and breathe into that heart space. Allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out. Freedom said there's no unity, no peace. With no unity, there is no peace. So breathe in and breathe out. You don't need to see me. Just listen to the sound of my voice. And breathe in and breathe out. Inhale into a relaxed body. Allow with each breath that you take to open up your body. Open up your heart. Open up. Open up to spirit. Open up and allow yourself to be vulnerable. And go into the silence. Go into stillness. And as you're in this silent moment, I want you to begin to allow the breath to be gentle. I don't want you to try any particular technique except inhaling into the belly. Inhale, the belly comes out. Exhale, the belly goes in. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Allow your head to rise up and sit up as straight as you can so that you can really allow this nervous system to be open also. With each breath, I want you to see clearly the breath actually opening up the heart. With each breath, inhale, heart opens fuller, exhale. Don't hurt yourself, but just visualize and see the heart opening. And as you're breathing into what we call the heart space, this entire cavity here open to receiving a very abundant heart. So I call upon all of you to sit back in your chair and give it a few minutes of thought who you believe could, who you believe would that would help you to benefit by forgiving. So breathing into that heart space, I want you to see that someone. It doesn't have to be someone so close. It can be a collective someone, a whole group of people. I'll give you a chance to see them clearly. Speak to their hearts and souls as they come to you. And just allow yourself to text this. 1, 2, 3. Inhale in unity. Exhale. And let anything that we no longer need to go forth. Inhale and soften the belly. Allow the belly to be soft. If your shoulders are going up and down, tell your shoulders to be still. If your chest is going up and down, with the hand on the chest, tell your hand to close off. Just so that you can breathe into a relaxed body. I want to make certain that everything is loose on you too. If your pants are tight and your buttons are tight, it's difficult to breathe. So breathe into that soft, soft space. Inhale in and exhale out. We breathe 20,000 times a day on average. Let's make each breath optimal. Let's circulate vital, positive energy around this heart space, not negative, stored, painful energy. No, positive energy. If you want to kind of slide in your seat so that you can really feel the breath going in and out, in and out, in and out. Just give yourself a moment to breathe. Give yourself a moment just to breathe. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, your belly contracts. Give yourself a moment to breathe. As you're breathing, begin to imagine. By now you hopefully have that image in your thoughts. We teach a meditative writing process called breath meditation, in which as you do your centering work, then we offer the opportunity to do some movement work and then some real breath work. Yeah. So inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in, as if you're feeling your hand on your belly. See the belly soften and comes forth. Okay. Breathe and feel the rise and fall of your belly. And then you know you're getting a deep breath. Breathe deeply with this rise and fall. or it's safe to breathe. It's good to breathe. It's good to be in this moment and to feel the energy even across the internet. And as you see that heart space grow with each breath, I want it to grow even more. I want you to imagine a little you has been shrunk down and placed through your bloodstream, and you arrive at the heart. So I'm just grateful. So breathe deeply, breathe fully, breathe consciously, aware of every breath. Become aware of every breath that you don't take also, but aware of every breath in this breath meditation. And as you see that little person lodging into your bloodstream and then into your heart space, ask that little person, image of you, what do I need to know about love? Loving myself has been a journey like Sister Ketnu today spoke of. Loving ourselves. It's quite a journey to come to full unconditional love of self. Inhale in that love for self and exhale out any lack or limitation. Now as the breath opens up our heart further, our little person that looks like us, I want you to see that person. I want you to see that person clearly. A little tiny, tiny you, so small that it's in your bloodstream. I want you to dwell in it for a minute. As you listen to the dynamic rhythms of John. Let your heart be like that drum rhythm. In, out, 20,000 or more times a day. Oh, it's so time for all of us to gather in circles and groups. It's our time to rise together as a tribe. So see your little person connecting beyond themselves. See your little person rising to the occasion of love. You may not know it, but that little person is expanding your heart chambers with every breath. It's expanding your heart chambers. Inhale and you feel the heart chambers actually getting wider. See that little person inside of your heart. See you. That is that little person. See with each breath that you're moving the heart chambers open and wider and more fuller and more deeper. The depth of your heart. Oh, it's so safe to breathe. It's good to breathe. And allow this breath. Allow this breath. Allow it to give you all that you need. The little person pushes up against each chamber. They're pushing up the top of the heart. They're pushing the sides of the heart. I want you to see it clearly, because what you see, you can create. And it can become a manifestation relatively quicker. So breathe into the belly. Allow your inhale and your exhale. Oh, I feel it. I see it. I see my little person. I see my little person just pushing up against that heart space, and the heart is getting so full, so full, so open. It's made room for us to be able to do the mighty work that the heart is required to do. I do indeed quite thank this moment for heart space, because there's someone out in, I guess that's LA, who shared with me the importance of the breath and the rituals of heart work. Oh, so much power here. So feel the power rising also with each breath. See books begin to fall off the shelf directly to you about whatever your heart's desire is. Breathing easy. Breathing effortlessly. Inhale in again. And exhale out. And inhale again and allow the belly to be soft. No fluttering, no tightness. If there's a tension in the breath, there's a tension in your life. If there's a struggle in your breathing, there is a struggle in your life force. So relax. Let the breath do what it does best. As we thank this heart opening, we see colors. I've always thought that when you are in visualization, that you have to truly see the image. No, you don't. Just bring up the fuzziness of an image. Because the creator knows what you want, so you will be seen. And let us inhale again and hold. Exhale. It's truly a pleasure to see this heart opening, because once it fully opens, it can embrace so much more. Open that heart a little bit wider, a little bit fuller. If you can open it up as if you just threw away the keys. I don't know if we want people to do that, but we wanted to show you something that was to show you just a little taste of a breath meditation. Breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. And inhale in love, and let the outpouring of love come forward, and breathe in more love, and let the outpouring of more love come out. With each breath, see the forgiveness healing you. If you'd like to breathe into the chat what you're it is, you're willing, it's okay to do that, but this is time for coming before the community in public apology. And feel the energy of all of those that I'm feeling, listening to the sound of my voice and looking perhaps at me. My heart is open and free. I give, and I readily receive. And so inhale in this opening and exhale out anything we no longer need. And breathe into the awareness of self and let go. Let go. Our little man begins to crawl out of this heart. Our little person, our little he or she has grown, evolved because of dwelling in the heart, even for that moment, and opening up the heart. We affirm that you will continue to guide him, any other breath worker, breathologist. Would love for you to be aware of how this power, the breath, can open you up. So breathe in this power. Feel it. Let it circulate around the entire beingness of you. If there's any cramping sensations while you're involved in this exercise, perhaps if there's any residue, anything left that is just hanging around, we whoosh it out. The little me inside of my heart space actually moves through all that we need and that which we no longer need, and they allow me to take pictures, and they've allowed me to take any number one of the abilities to allow ourselves allow yourself to feel the black love pouring forth. Feel it pouring forth. Allow yourself to breathe for all of our black love. Send it to whoever you think needs it. Send it to yourself. Allow that heart space is wide open now. If there's any need to forgive anyone, just see the forgiveness pouring forth. And if you can feel it, and if you are ready to forgive the mother, the father, the brother, the sister, the lover, the husband, the friend, just allow that expression to come forth and give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. So on the count of 3, we're going to begin to slowly come back to the room. Did some very deep work. We went beyond the conscious to the subconscious. We are so full. We've all been so full. So as we're coming back, 1, 2, we come back on 3. Slowly begin to open your eyes, let them flutter. Hold the image of who it is, or who is the group of people that we are ready to reconnect with through the awareness of an apology. Our goal is to accept all apologies, if possible, as a tribe here on this line. So come back on the count of 3. 1, 2. Try not to speak. Keep your eyes lowered. And if you were able to gather that pen and paper, breath meditation allows the Creator to flow through you, through the top of your head, right on through and through the heart and through the hand, and just begin to write whatever statement of reconciliation that you would like to make. Just write, don't concern yourself with any kind of punctuation, spelling, sentence structure. Just allow yourself to write, because you're being guided on a subconscious level from Spirit. So we come back on 3. 1, 2. Slowly begin to open your eyes on 3. And begin the writing exercise. I hope you do have a pad of some kind. And if not, I guess you're going to have to just hold your thought. And when I'll give everyone about 5 minutes or so. And let your heart pour for whatever feelings have come. And then I'm going to start off this process. And try to put your reconciliation statement on a sheet, like a pad that you can pull out. Because after we write our messages, then we're going to let them go, and we're going to just take it to the fire, take it to the urn. Because when we burn away our confusion, we say we burn away the dross of it, all the leftover stuff. And so fire changes things totally and completely. So we want to take these statements and we're going to fold them up after we complete our writing. And we're going to take it outside, hopefully tomorrow. The sooner you take it to a place where you can burn your reconciliation statement easy, without harm or feeling insecure about fires, okay? And so I'm going to finish mine. I'm almost there. I have a simple one this year. So keep writing until you have written all that you want to say. And when you finish, you'll put your pen down and just be reflective for a second. And my affirmation, as I come before you, I'd like everyone to hopefully be open to receiving my my forgiveness, apology, my message of letting go. Give you another 2 minutes. And so my public apology that I ask you to affirm me. It said, I simply want to forgive myself. I forgive myself because I have pushed and I have pulled, and there are times that as much as I affirm health, there are times I'm not doing some of what I affirm. I made a commitment I was going to start taking a nap every day. Go to bed around about 2 or 3. I haven't done that yet since the beginning of the year. So I go all day, and I don't go to bed too late, but there are times I do. But I get up really early. So I know I need that nap. I don't want to burn myself out again, because I have burnt myself out. And I ask that you accept my own hypocrisy. There's times I don't eat like I know I need to. And there are definitely times that I have to push myself to drink all the water that I know I need. I want to forgive myself, because if I just let it go and don't beat up on myself and think of myself as a hypocrite, then I believe that I'll do better. So I want to forgive myself for my inconsistencies. As brother said, my inconsistencies. And if you will accept my apology, I ask this group to affirm with the affirmation, Inya Akoma. Inya Akoma.
Inya Akoma.
Alhamdulillah.
Inya Akoma.
Alhamdulillah. I feel resolved. Thank you so much. Anyone else want to attempt to do some public apology? I think the mic will probably show you. And if you do, just begin to speak. We can take 2 or 3 so that we can make certain that we hear you and receive you. John, get Sheba. Anyone else want to make a public apology? Okay. And so let us continue to express our private apology. Hopefully you've written all that you wanted to say. If you need to continue this writing, you don't have to stop here. You can come back and write more. I've had people to take legal size sheets of paper and front, back, and then some. So take your my private apology statement, then we would put it into an urn. You can use a pot. You can use a copper bowl, anything that would allow that if you put your little charcoal in it, that you can burn it. Or as I mentioned, you can actually take it outside and just take a match. I did that recently. And just be reflective as you see the condition of the forgiveness change. Then when we truly let go, you will see the condition. change. I want to really thank you for this opportunity, for having been able to facilitate this ritual online. It's just definitely a needed ritual. Don't keep your statements around because it's what we say, old stuff now. The heart has opened to free you. And so as we affirm that we are moving forward, metaphysically, take salt. As we again are standing in our virtual circle, touching and connecting, and we put salt over the shoulders of each one so that we can, salt binds the wounds. We relate to the herb of the bitter herb. I want you to metaphysically feel yourself partaking of the bitter herb, because they are good times and they're very bitter times. And then, yes, of course, you want to partake of the honey. You want to have all of these elements at your service. And I wanted to share this online because I do want people to begin to bring this into their homes, this ritual into their homes. So you would have your honey available and all your other elements. And you would hygienically, of course, allow people to take a little dip of the honey, because after the bitter times comes the sweet. I don't have a match. I'm not lighting my candle to light the way. And so we just want to thank the Creator for this moment of allowing ourselves to move forward. And now we affirm with the 5 tenets, where we would normally in person, we would administer each of these elements of purification, which is all outlined in the Black Love book. All the different ways of preparing for the ritual and how to actually conduct the ritual. And so as we move forward and press into this new realm of openness and forgiveness, it allows us to be free. The bitterness is gone. The anger and the pain has melted away. Is that heart has allowed us to share our innermost feelings. And so we affirm that we must love. We affirm the love for the Creator. Let us repeat after me. I must love the Creator. I must love myself. I allow myself the expression of loving my family. I allow myself the expression of loving my community. I put love in action for the entire race of people that look like me. And if we are sincere in our affirmations, then we are truly free. We truly have opened ourselves up to a freedom that allows us to move forward. Again, the situation may never change. The situation may not, we're not I don't want to say never change. I want to say that we can't go into changing a situation that has already occurred, but we can change our response to it. And anger, bitterness, all of those emotions is what ends up becoming ill health. Very, very poor in health. So let's lift our hands forward as our closing circle for the night. We've done some mighty work here. We have really, really, truly been able to, even beyond the space that we are in, we have been able to touch each other and affirm each other and take care of ourselves while we have collectively changed the condition of the people we call our human race, Hueman, our human race. I thank you all also for the positive energy. I want everyone to now stand in the circle again, arms straight forward, arms wide open, visualizing and seeing you touch another's hand in this circle together. The circle of love, the circle of trust, the circle of unity in our diversity. And having touched each and every one of you and you touching me, now we are more connected because we're freer. And I'm going to ask John to close out this day with the music of Someday I'll Be Free. So hold the space, brothers and sisters. We have actually metaphysically conducted our 5 acts of love in that service. And hopefully today, as you sat and talked and shared and listened and danced and moved and got inspired, that you too were able to offer love in action. I pray that. So we're getting closer together. We're getting closer together because we also always in our circle with the kiss of love. And because again, virtually, we are going to have to extend that kiss. And so I'd like you to kiss your own shoulders to the right and kiss your shoulders to the left as if there is someone that you are passing that kiss of love to. And we say what comes around goes around. And so we kiss our right shoulder, and now we kiss our left. We thank you, Creator, for this opportunity to serve you. We thank you, Creator, for letting go of that which is no longer serving us. We thank you, Creator God, Mother, Father God, Father, Mother God. We're so grateful for this blessing. We're so grateful for your black love. Lift your hands up in the sky, as Sister said, as we do our 7 Harambes, which actually means we must all pull together in this unity and diversity. Hands up high in the sky. And here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Harambe, Harambe,
Harambe. Oh shoot, my here.
Harambe,
Harambe. Check out. I'm taking my little Afro puff here thing off.
All right.
Yay! Yeah. Amen.
Thanks to everyone.
We move forward in all of our black love. Thank you again for being a part of this opportunity to share this ritual online. I love your feedback. As to
Let me see.
and that if this expression make you feel freer, you'll really feel it. You'll really feel the freedom.
I feel like she might be because she's doing her own days.
Once you burn your statement. All right.
Oh, girl, fix this afro.
All right. Anybody want to share since we're about to leave? We've been hanging out.
About to leave. Should I share?
Day.
It's been a joy to be with you all day today.
Oh, who is that speaking? Identify yourself. Anybody want to identify yourself?
Let's see.
And John, you're going to turn on someday we'll be.
We don't have that, baby.
Oh, yeah, I sent that to you too. Okay. So Sister Freedom, you got a closing song that maybe.
She's asking for a closing song now.
Yeah, sure. We're going to let you all go home.
She said we're going to let you all go home.
Yeah.
Oh, let me type a little thank you for her. And
Closing song in the moment.
Is We Are Family corny?
Not if you
Sister Sledge? Is that too corny?
You want to do it.
What's that,
We Are
D?
Family Too Corny by Sister Sledge?
Say that again.
Is We Are Family Too Corny by Sister Sledge? You want to do that?
We are family.
we're finna.
I don't know We Are Family. I don't know the words to, you know.
I got all my sister. Somebody said, we'll sing We Are Family.
Oh, you can't get it off of the phone?
I got all my people in me, I guess.
Lona knows it. Lona knows it.
Somebody's trying to figure it out.
Lona, take us home. Take us home, Lona. Lona, take us home.
The people around us, they say, can we be that close?
Oh, you know who's singing and dancing the most is that person who was Dee, the one that was jamming in the morning. She's still dancing. Chica, she's still dancing.
Yeah, she's still dancing.
You guys are me all my life.
I got all my sisters with me.